Everything starts with her. She is hiding behind darkness, being unnoticed, keeping herself out of sight from the rest. She seems to be unimportant and at the same time weird. She hides her deep blue eyes that with their twinkles illuminate the gloomy nights. As I'm describing her, you could think that she is someone with magic and someone that makes a sense everywhere she goes. And no, nothing to do with that. I'm not denying it. I'm not saying that she hasn't got those qualities, but the problem is she doesn't show what she's worth to the rest of the world. She writes her diary within these four walls that little by little are eating her up. Alone, on her own, she spends nights awake thinking if someone will ever love her the way she is, with her strengths and weaknesses. Tears blur her sight. At school, nothing changes. She is invisible. At home, problems are starting. She gets pit and pite and hardships of her chest by writing and drawing on a bunch of cramped sheets of paper. Years go by, and this old diary has been completed, so she sets aside. She leaves it in an unknown place in a street for someone to read it someday. Minutes pass, then hours, and even days, and finally someone picks it up. A boy found it. He was also special. He had something. He had to read and write on the diary. We were right. He had something to tell us. He was afraid of going to school. He wasn't very welcome there. I suppose you know what we are talking about. We'd better let him to tell us. I don't feel very well. I feel tired. My body loses energy little by little. I'm afraid of being no one, afraid of being rejected. I feel that inside me, everything is being destroyed, everything is falling apart. When they hit me, it doesn't hurt because what is really broken is my heart. I can't go on, and sometimes I ask myself, why? Who needs to make someone feel as he didn't exist or make him think he's worth nothing just because he doesn't have those bloody likes that only separate and differentiates us? It happened again. We found the right person, but now we need another owner. This harmless, strong little boy left the diary on the seashore. She leathered inside a basket and roughly covered with dirty rags. A girl found it. At the beginning, she didn't understand anything. She thought it could belong to a shipwreck survivor who left his log book for his fates to be remembered, or perhaps it was a simple diary which no one wanted and was left to the dragged by the waves. Anyway, she took it without knowing why. She didn't feel the need to read it. However, in the end, she started to read it and couldn't stop. Then she remembered what a few weeks before had happened and decided to tell and write about it. It was an ordinary day. She went to the playground and left her school bag open. Two boys came into the classroom and saw it open. They found her mobile phone. Since she was careless and sloppy, she hadn't set a password. They saw a lot of private and secret conversations. When she came back to class from the playground, she saw some doodles on the backboard, which everyone looked at. Then she realized what they were. She burst into tears, and it was a mixture of feelings, something in between anger and sadness. She felt as if someone had been inside her mind and had messed all up. I don't know whether this will change anything, but at least I've spoken. Are you going to do the same, or will you keep silent?